everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and thank you for clicking on this video. If you've been watching my other videos, thank you so much for the support. If you're like me and you like home decor, room makeovers, thrifting, and DIY projects, then this is the channel for you. So like and subscribe for more like this. In today's video, I'm going to be remaking 3 workspaces for 3 different people with all different styles. I did a poll over on my Instagram asking who is starting school in September and who is still continuing to work from home after COVID. I wanted to do this video to make sure that people who aren't returning to an office in September or aren't returning to a physical classroom, that they have a really good workspace to stay productive and be able to do their work in a cozy environment that's not in their bedroom or at their dinner table. So if you need a workspace or are just nosy like me, then keep watching for the 3 styles that we're doing, which are a modern minimalist desk, a vintage eclectic desk, and a bohemian style desk. So let's get started.
This is the office space for our minimalist styled desk. It's a smaller space, so using a minimal style I think is perfect for a small space like this. And when talking about minimalist style, materials like glass and acrylic are great for that look. This desk is perfect for that. It's just an IKEA laptop table, black framing with the glass, and it also has a little slot where you can put paperwork or store your laptop. So to style this desk, or any desk really, the main things that I like to have on a desk is something for like inspiration and creativity. So for this minimal style desk, we placed this vision board. This one happens to be like about fashion, but of course you can make a vision board for anything. And then I also added in this acrylic pencil holder for a clean look as well, and just added some monochrome pens and pencils. So then I added in this gold candle on a sleek black candle holder. Adding a candle or essential oils in a diffuser on a desk is a great way to increase productivity, or even just adding the candle for a bit of warmth helps you want to stay at your desk and get your work done. Alright, and now I'm just adding some more desk essentials. I just added a black stapler and this black desk mat here with some paper clips in it. Having a more minimal piece to add desk essentials I think is a great way to have function and aesthetic. Okay, and then also I think every desk should have a coaster and a place for a mug. That's also another way to increase productivity. This way you're not leaving your desk to go get beverages and stuff. I think it's so nice to just sip on your coffee or tea while you're working. And then lastly, I'm just adding this minimal notebook with just some gold detailing on the front. So I think that's everything for the minimal desk. I think it turned out really cute. Again, you can definitely still change up the style with the vision board, add a couple more pictures on the front or like a chalkboard or something, but definitely keeping it very minimal for someone who doesn't want their desk to be too cluttered. Alright, so this is our next office space for our vintage style desk. We had this vintage desk that had been painted a coppery red color, and the drawers had this detailing around the side that had also been painted like a teal green color, and the handles were painted the same. I knew that we could change this back to its original wood and do a nice stain on it and make it look really good. So we spent the next 3 or 4 days sanding it down. We ended up using a little bit of paint stripper as well just to help us. We stained it this beautiful early American color, and we ended up painting the carved area brown to match the wood stain. We then spray painted the handles, which I think turned out so good. It just really finishes off the desk, and I think it turned out really good. I'm really happy with it. Okay, so for this desk, we repurposed a lot of the items that she already had, like this lamp, for example. It's really tall. I think it was a little bit too tall for this space, but I loved the brass accents and the top of it. It reminds me of a banker's lamp. We then added in, for a pop of inspiration and color, this blue electric typewriter. I then added in these vintage books. I love the look of the aged paper against the map, and also this bookend that I thrifted. We also repurposed this super cool pen holder, and she had this really funky pen, so I just left that in there as well. But I thought that was cool. It gave me like inkwell vibes, even though there's no ink in it. And then we added in these super cool glass jars that I found. I think this type of thing can work in any space, but it's funny how then you put it in this desk styling and it reminds me of like a message in a bottle type situation. I like to find cool things to put functional items in that necessarily isn't what it would come with. And then, as with any desk, stationery and notebooks are super important, but it's finding ones that match the space that are also super fun. So we have this map journal in there, and as well this leather bound journal, and then just for another touch of function, this daily planner. And then lastly, for a finishing touch, I placed this gorgeous magnifying glass with an aged wood handle just on top of the stack of journals. Okay, so this is the finished look for our vintage inspired desk. It's giving me like 1800s, you're on a boat during the war in the captain's office. So that is what it looks like to me, but I love it. It's really cute. It definitely goes with the rest of the style of the room. So yeah. And this is our last office space. So this desk is actually an old DIY that I did just by using the IKEA desk legs, and then we made this top out of pine and we just stained it, again, early American, my favorite. We also added this shelf above the desk just to tie in the legs as well. So we did the shelf in black. And we also added this chalkboard that we found for $2.99 at IKEA. It was just like a peel and stick one, so we added that up there for like a to-do list or anything, whatever you wanted to write up there to stay organized. For this desk, we wanted to do a mini gallery wall. I've said it before and I'll say it again, at your desk you should have visual interest. It's gonna make you feel more inspired and want to be at your desk, especially if you can't be looking out a window. It's great to just be able to look at something nice and something's gonna want to bring you in and make you want to sit at your desk. We have a print from La Bouffant's, 2 prints that her aunt drew, and then also this really fun, colorful print that was actually the thank you card, so love that. Moving on, we added this beautiful banker's lamp that we got for $20 on Facebook Marketplace. It is so stunning and it honestly is a statement. So I love that so much. Then we added in these storage bins. Obviously, if you're working at a desk, you need to have those functional items. I really do believe that you should have everything you need at your desk so that you don't need to be getting up throughout the day and finding things that you need. It will help you stay at your desk if you have everything readily available. Then from the dollar store, we found this wicker utensil holder, but it's a great idea to repurpose items like this because wicker definitely adds a boho touch rather than just having boring old regular pencil holders. And then we added 2 of these magazine file holders. She really wanted to have a space to tuck her textbooks away as well as some notebooks. Another great tip for like having an office space is you need to have good storage, especially for your papers and the things that you need, because at the end of the day, you need to be able to tuck everything away from your desk so that the next day when you come and sit down, you have a clean workspace already for you to be productive. Then moving back into like health and wellness, definitely adding plants really helps with productivity and air purification. So I guess like clear mind. Then we're adding this beautiful sage green desk mat. Again, desk mat mats are such a great way to protect your desk as well as keep your area more contained. Then for stationery, we're putting these super cute brown notebooks with pops of color, as well as using this picture frame holder instead for using it to hold our daily planner. Again, just repurposing things not for what they're meant for, but elevating it instead. And then we're adding in some fun office supplies like this beautiful greeny blue stapler. No one said that office supplies have to be boring, so that's why we're also adding in this little wooden dish we got from the thrift store with some gold paper clips as well. And lastly, my favorite, we're adding in a coaster and a mug because again, you have to stay hydrated throughout the day and don't forget to take your breaks.
Okay, so we already had this chair from IKEA, but it's really uncomfortable, so we wanted to make it more comfy so that this was a really nice place to work. We got the seat cushion from IKEA and also the faux sheepskin rug. So then you just pop these two on there and you have a gorgeous new comfy chair.
That's everything for that. I really love how it turned out. I think this was my favorite. Comment down below which one was your favorite.
Alright, so that's everything for today. I hope there was at least one desk style that you liked in this video. If not, comment down below what your ideal desk style would be. And also comment down below what your must-have item is for your desk. Thanks again so much for watching today's video. Please like this video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel for more. If you are going back to work into an office this September, then please be safe and be careful, and we'll see you next Friday.